This is how we live. This is how we live. But you ain't thinking about it. This is how we live. This is how we live. But you ain't thinking about it.
You know what I mean? And that's how everything turns out. Yeah, it just ain't what I thought of this shit. That's why you gotta sit up here and attach yourself to shit you know is what you think it is. It can't be nothing else. That's why you analyze. That's why you understand. That's why you ask questions, because anything can be sugarcoated.
Sure can.
You know what I'm saying? But the truth, the only thing about the truth, it can't be sugarcoated. You know why? Because it can't stop being the truth. Now, people use it in all kinds of ways to make it look like something else. That's because they use the icing and the sprinkles and all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, everybody got different opinions on it. Could be the same subject, but everybody has different opinions on that subject.
You know?
And everybody's gonna have their own way, or how it went. To the point, you really don't know the truth of what somebody's saying unless you was there yourself.
But see, some of that there relies on in reference to opinion, just like you said. And depending on that person that's talking, some people are opinionated. No matter how that truth comes out to you, you're looking at just the basics to understand, to pass out to the masses. But if you are already a closed-minded person, and when you hear a truth that you think not opening, you're not going to see it. That's why if there's somebody that's going to pass on information to somebody else, they have to be an open-minded person. They can't allow themselves to be into themselves. They got to be into understand, to make it grow, to make it see so everybody can see the truth in it. You can't give your own opinion about, like I can't give my opinion about what you want to do. The only one that can do that is you. I can understand what it is that you want to do and bring more people in to sit up there and want to push into that through my understanding of what you want to do. But the actual vision is yours.
Yeah, because everybody ain't gonna have your vision.
You feel me? Because if you have all those visions, then you got all them people trying to dedicate and do what you're trying to do, and you can't have that. Because that's going to be nothing but chaos, because everybody trying to push their vision, and everybody's vision ain't a straight vision, whether they believe it or not.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And the only thing about it is, it takes too long for some visions to be understood as not being the one you need to saddle onto, and some don't start maturing until after a while, so you didn't saddle to it. So you don't know. All you can do is try and look at what the basics is right now and hope everything is going in that direction. The rest of it come like onions, layer after layer after layer. You feel me? And people just don't see that. You know, people don't look that deep. You know, they used to say back in the day when I was coming up that we were deep. Yeah, we used to smoke some joint, man. Sit up there. All we had nothing to do was drink some sangria and smoke some herb, maybe sit up there, hit some crank, you know what I mean, and speed, you know what I'm saying? And talk about how to make things right. And you'd be surprised sitting in them basements and the strobe lights and the psychedelic lights used to draw long fluorescent signs on the wall. My boy Larry House used to draw all that on the wall and shit like that, and sit down and get high, hitting them bamboo bombs and telling how we could end the world, straighten up the world. Because we wasn't about all the things that most people look for, trying to get all that money. Just trying to help make it right for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you're thinking about everybody,
you know, everybody got a vision.
You do it right.
Everybody have a vision. You know what I'm saying? We all want, well, a lot of us want to make things right, but
you know,
it ain't always gonna, it's not gonna be like that.
But see, it can, but just first you get the basics. You see what I mean? Because see, this block might need one thing, then that block over there might need something else. But on the basics, both blocks need the same thing, so we'll fight to get that there taken care of. We'll work it in to fighting towards getting them to come over and make sure the roofs are taken care of, and city making sure the windows are taken care of on this side. We'll get that taken care of as we go along, but as a whole. But then that other people see that that's what we're doing. We're fighting as a whole to get just the basics taken care of. The other things will come. You see what I mean? But you got to start someplace and be willing to, as you see, it's going to take the good with the bad. Starting something new, anybody, everybody, I don't care how harmful it is, they are comfortable. So starting something new, it'd be so scary that they'd rather stay and that was harmful rather than do something new. And the only thing about it, that's the human psyche. Ask people that stay in bullying marriages, whether it be the woman or the man, boyfriends. Anyway, if you used to, I don't know, it might get a bit worse if I go someplace else. You know what I mean? So you so used to taking the worst. Life is about change because you know why? Every day you learn something new about what's going on with you. If you're not progressing. But you got to see the difference. That's what makes you keep on waking up to each new day with a different attitude towards the one that just left. You know what I'm saying? But you got to give yourself a chance to look and see that it is a whole lot more beautiful than what the people that stand up there and call themselves owning the world just gives you to see.
Yeah, they want to just show you all the bad stuff and all the evil stuff. They don't really show all the good stuff.
People all over the world. Because, people that got money.
And it ain't just no black people. We talking about everybody.
I'm talking about all over the world. People. When you look at the rich people that sit up there and have so much control over so many parts of our lives, they only make up about 1%. And we're only doing what we're doing trying to make it happen for them. Because look at who made the laws. Look at why our governments were made. Because these rich people wanted to be able to do this, that, and the other. And the way they were able to do it is because of the laws that they could take stuff from the people that hear stuff.
They want to be able to control the situation.
You know what I mean? Look at it. They tell you that all the time.
Yeah.
Because if the government was about taking care of everything and the rich people and all of them was about just making sure this world was a good place for every place, they would just have growing places to make sure that the world had enough food growing for everybody. Housing places so that they know the whole world having places to go and be able to, they police people didn't have to be out on the street. Everything could be well taken care of. They know this. They got the resources to where it can be shipped from one part of our earth to another part of the world, the way to travel around. They got the minds to sit up here and get technically advanced so that they can sit up there and take care of every part of the world. But every part of the world will not unify in that dream of just one world. But that's they're afraid of that one world government thing. You see, because when it comes down to government, they be in there lobbying for what they think is right is for those people, and it'll be right back to the same old bull junk all over again.
They wouldn't be able to do all that sneaky shit they do.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's all they gotta put some money in their pocket. You know?
And see, the only thing with that, why people won't let it happen because them themselves will go to the politicians that they elect to do things right and say, well, man, my people need a little bit more. It's human nature. You see what I'm saying? That's why you have to do it away with government, period. Just have access to everything for everybody. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna be able to sit up there to get no money because you don't need no money. Everything you need is right there. Can't nobody sit up there and make no allotment or set something aside because each place is given enough for those people. This world don't have to starve. It's places on this earth where if they just turn that into a growing place, they'll have more than enough to feed everybody on this earth.
This is how we live. This is how we live. But you ain't thinking about it. This is how we live.